A company called Dome, Jason, is super cool. It's a unified API for prediction markets because there's Polymarket, there's Kalshi, there's Opinion, there's a lot of these now. And so, what if you want to have all that information? What if you want to use it? What if you want to learn from it? They're building one single webhook for that. I dig it.
So Dome, a unified app API for prediction markets, great idea. They're going to need to have, if the information is public, they're going to be able to not scrape it, but they'll be able to collect it. But they're
Mhm.
going to need probably permission from these markets if they want to have API access. But a lot of times small ideas, things start as small ideas and it's a wedge and it opens up into something bigger. So I kind of like the idea actually. They're skating to where the puck is going.
That's
Great
what I
idea.
was thinking,
Yeah.
kind of looking ahead a couple of years.
Yeah.
Speaking of looking ahead a bit into the distance, Zephyr Fusion wants to take fusion power, Jason, and put it in space. Now, you're saying we don't have functional net positive fusion power on the planet, correct? But we are going to need it eventually up in space if we're going to have the in-space economy that we all expect because solar power will only get us so far. Love that.
It's a great
Picking up
idea. Yeah, sure. I
one or
mean,
two.
again, sometimes with the startup, you want to skate to where the puck is going, and you have
Yeah.
5 years of build time because this opportunity seems super crazy. But if you can raise the money to do something super crazy like this, as long as you don't run out of money. So a startup like this needs to keep their burn low and have the right investors. So you need to have like a Steve
Yes.
Jurvetson, and I think his fund is Future Fund now.
Yeah.
And I think he told LPs be prepared for a 20-year hold period as opposed to the classic 10 to 15 years.
Wow.
So you just need to match the investor to the window. And
Love
that
that.
that would be what Zephyr needs to do here. If you're selling a business to business product, you're looking to reach professional customers who are doing business. And the question you have to ask yourself is, where do those business leaders spend their time? And the answer is obvious: LinkedIn. And these are the real decision makers. So when you advertise on LinkedIn, you're not wasting your money. You're going to target your ads based on job title, based on industry, based on skills. So maybe you want a CFO in the technology space who has been in their job for 5 years, right? You want to zero in on those demographics and behaviors. LinkedIn has over 1 billion members, and 10 million of them are C-suite executives. They're going to help you reach exactly the right person with the authority to pay for your product, right? Go right to the top. Use LinkedIn. And we've got a special offer just for Twist listeners. Launch your first campaign and get $250 free when you spend at least $250. Go to linkedin.com/thisweekinstartups to claim your credit.